Hello, welcome to Writing Quest. In today's episode, I'm going to update you on the state of all of our projects. Huzzah! Okay, so I've been writing diligently. I've been hitting the new year hard with writing every morning, writing every day, getting in as much time as I can because I really want to get out some of these stories to you. So a couple of updates. Let's talk about first, I've got about 4 or 5 short stories in various stages. Some of them are about done and some of them are just started. I'm hoping that they're going to kind of be, my story kind of takes place across thousands of years. It's a long story. And so each of these short stories is going to kind of be little vignettes of different characters across that whole timeline. So some of them might be way early in the timeline, some maybe later, some might be right in the middle. But I'll have about 4 or 5 of those about ready to go. And so I think I might end up, depending on if I end up having a few more, I may release them periodically throughout this year and then maybe do like a collection at the end of the year or something like that. So keep a lookout for those. I'm really excited about that. And again, on the new website that will be launching soon, there will be an official timeline, so you'll be able to see where each of those short stories kind of sit within the timeline of the story, and I'll put in placeholders for each of the other books that have not really been announced or shared about yet. The next thing is the novella. On the second run through of the novella, I'm sitting at about 16,000 words. I had originally planned for it to be about 25,000 words, but it looks like it's probably going to end up pushing to 35,000, 40,000 words. It's going to be a little bit longer in the revised state. And so I'm hoping to finish that up here in the next month or so. With that, and then go into the copy editing process and really cleaning it up and getting it ready for publication. I really hope that sometime by the middle of this year that will be out. So I'll keep updating you on my word counts as this goes along. But currently it's sitting around 16,000 words. As for Of Wolves and Wizards, which will be the official book 1 of The Legends of Skaradoth, I've kind of put a little bit of a pause on that as I've been working out the novella, because a lot of things in the novella really inform a lot of the beginning stuff of book 1. But it still sits at roughly, it's about 40,000 words, but it's going to be pretty long, probably sitting around the 250, 300,000 word range, which is a long book. But I really want to, I don't want them to be overinflated, but I definitely don't want to skimp. I want to write some really good, hefty books. I think there's a lot of story there, and I think it's worthy of that type of a word count. And so I'm going to be resuming work on that. What's interesting about that, so I have pretty much a general story idea for the entirety of the 13 books. I have a full outline for Of Wolves and Wizards and the novella. Those have a full chapter-by-chapter outline. And then I've started in on books 2 and 3 of working on their 3-act structure outline. So my hope is, as I'm going along here, I'm going to have, maybe in the next month or so, I'm going to actually have all 13 of the books plus the novella will have a full 3-act structure outline. That's a general outline just so I kind of can follow along and know where I'm going. If you've followed this channel for a while, you definitely know that I want to write a very cohesive story. I don't want to write just one book and then start in the next one. I really am trying to plan it out as best I can, which is part of the reason why it's taken me so much longer to write it, because I want to make sure that, events from book 1 actually matter by events in book 13 and so on and so forth. So that's where I'm at. I'm kind of in this trickling effect of I'm almost done with the novella and I'm writing the first draft of Wolves and Wizards. I'm outlining the next one and the next one, and I'll just keep outlining and going forward that way. So really excited about those things. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe to this channel, like the video, comment below. Let me know the progress of where you're at with your own stories. Put some comments in the bottom. Let's talk about it. Make sure to subscribe to our newsletter, and in the newsletter and on the YouTube channel is where you can find all the updates of everything going on. And we will see you next time on Writing Quest. Huzzah!